Hello everyone, I am Karuna Babbar and welcome to my YouTube channel. This is my tutorial to Python with the data structures. As I told you, Python is very simple and easy to learn. In it, a program can be written in very less number of lines of code. It is very popular among big giants like Google, Facebook, Twitter, and many of the softwares today in the world are using Python just because of the privilege of multiple libraries Python supports and the frameworks Python is providing us. Like multiple libraries, if I say multiple libraries, then the basic libraries Python have NumPy to play with the multidimensional arrays, pandas. You in pandas, which is the basic library supported by Python, you may fetch data from any of the different sources like JSON, like CSV file, Excel sheet, you name it, and you will get the data just by the support of pandas, multiple pandas library a Python has. Then we have Matplotlib and Seaborn. These are used for visualization purposes, and even Seaborn can provide you many statistical tools. Regarding visualization. Then the scikit-learn is there. The scikit-learn library of Python is provides you the machine learning algorithms like for supervised and unsupervised learning. You may use scikit-learn. It's a wonderful library Python support. And then deep learning, which is also a subset of machine learning, Python provides us with tensors, keras, and PyTorch, and these are the libraries which gives you the privilege to do deep learning work with your data. Now, Python also supports web-based applications, web services, web scraping, and many more. The best part of Python is it has a best community and corporate support. If you have any problem with your code, you will just type it in your query it in the community, and you will get the responses as quickly as possible. Like GitHub repositories are there, online support is there. So community and corporate support is a marvelous thing in Python. Netflix is also using Python for movie recommendation. FB is using it for friend suggestions. Google is also using this Python in Alexa. So many, or almost all the big giants are already using Python. Python is very simple. Believe me, guys, it's very simple and easy to learn. Now, here in this particular video, I'm covering data structures in the Boolean. Now, data structures, as we all know, data structures in Python are lists, tuples, dictionaries, sets. And Boolean is what? Boolean gives us true or false, right? So if I print true and false, it gives me true and false. But if I type, which is an inbuilt function which gives me the data type of true. So when I execute it, it will give me the Boolean, right? Now I'm typing, I'm giving a variable, and I'm giving a variable a string. So here my string is equal to Karuna, right? Now if I'm using an inbuilt functions, my string dot is number. See here, if I type only tab here, if I press only tab here, you will get number and number of inbuilt. See here, as you can see on my screen, right? Even if you just type is number, and simply by typing tab, you will get the support and the number of inbuilt functions you have regarding this particular function. You have numerous and numerous of applications, and you simply have to type the tab key for it. Right now, here if I type is alphanumeric, it says true because it contains, my variable contains the string, so it's an alphabetic, so that's why it's giving me true. Now I am using many of the inbuilt functions strings provides me, like is alphanumeric, is alpha, is digit, is title, is upper, is lower, is space, ends with or starts with. See here, I have performed all these inbuilt functions, the basic main inbuilt functions of strings I have covered here. See here, now is alpha Is alphanumeric is giving me true? Yes, it's alphabetic basically. That's why it's giving me true. Again, in my second function, I have used is alpha. Yes, it's alpha. That's why alphabetic. That's why it's giving me true. Is digit. Third function says is digit. No, that's why it's giving me false. Then is title. Yes, it's is title. It gives me true. Why it is giving me true? Because its first alphabet is capital. That is, it is considered as a title. That's why it is giving me true. Again, is upper. All the cases are upper. It says false. And all the cases are lower. It again says false. Right? Then is space. Is there any space in my string? No. It again gives me false. Ends with. If I am giving an argument as a D, ends with, is my string ending with D alphabet? No, again it gives me false. Starts with, if I'm giving K alphabet here, yes, it starts with K, it gives me true here. So these are the inbuilt function. Believe me guys, these are very handy and very useful string functions, string inbuilt functions. In many of the exploratory data analysis, you will have to use them, especially in NPS, when you are doing natural processing language applications. There, these inbuilt functions are really very handy and very useful. Right. Now the logical operators, as you know, you might have done these logical operators in your previous programming languages. True and true says what? True. False and false? False. False and true? False. True or false? True. True or true? True. Right. So I'm just recalling all these for you. False or false? False. Now I have taken two strings here. My string is hello and my str is Karuna Babbar. Right? And I am allocating these strings with both ways, like using double quotes as well as using single quotes. See here. Now if I say my string is alpha, it says my string is not defined because I have not defined that. Okay. Now I'm executing it. Now it says true. Yes, it's true. My string is alpha. Yes, it's true. My string is numeric? No, it says false. Now I am using my string is alpha or my string is alpha. Right? Now what it should give me? See here. My string. My string is what? Hello? Is alpha? Yes, it's true. My string is alpha. Yes, again true. True or true becomes true. So it should give me true. So this is here. It's giving me true. Now coming to the first data structure Python has, that is lists. These are very useful. You must understand them. These are very easy to use. See, list is a data structure in Python that is mutable. Mutable, if I say mutable, what exactly it means? It means these are changeable, ordered sequence of elements, and are ordered sequence of elements. Each element inside it is an item. It is called as an item. Now list can be defined by having values in between square brackets. We use square brackets to initialize our list. List also has an inbuilt function called list, right? As you can see it on my screen also. Now here I have taken list 1 and I simply give the square brace, right? And I just want to know which exactly is the data type of this particular list. So I'm typing type function here. See here, it gives me the data structure list because I have used square braces. Right now in this list 1, I have taken few of the items. As I told you, every element inside my square brace is considered as an item. So I can see here, as you can see, I have already highlighted my elements of my list. I can give strings, I can give digits, I can give numbers. So everything can be given into the list. Here I have used maths, chemistry, 150, 180 and type list 1. Again it is giving me list 1. Now the length, inbuilt function in my length is an inbuilt function. It gives me 4. Why it is giving me 4? Because I have 4 items in my list 1. So it is giving me 4. Now, as I told you, lists are mutable. That is, they can be changed. Now, I am using an inbuilt function, that is append. Append is to add an element in my list. So, I am adding one more element in my list. List one dot append and size. See here, what exactly it is doing. See here, size, right? Okay, but if I append more than one item, see here, Hindi social studies, what exactly it is giving. You can very well see on my screen here. It is adding these two elements, these two items in my list, but these items are included as a nested list. Can you see here in my output? See here, the items which I have appended in my list are added as an nested list, right? Again, I have taken another list 2, that is, I have given 3 items into it and I am just executing them. Now if I append 2 more items, 2 more names into this list, see here again what I am getting. I am getting the list within the list within the list, right? So Lolly and Tiger are added as a nested list in my list 2. Now if I want to, now indexing, how indexing works in listing. See here, if I let me show you here one more. Let me take one more cell here, right? So if I say lst 2 and gives me 0, right? So what exactly it will give? It will give John. So indexing of listing starts from the 0, like arrays, right? So it starts from 0. It supports indexing. Listing also supports indexing, and it gives you the number of you need to type the number of that particular item, and it gives you the exact value of it. See here, list 2, I said 3. So what exactly its index? It is giving me the nested. It gives me the nested list. Why it is giving me the nested list? See here. Indexing starts from, as I told you, indexing starts from 0. So 0, 1 and 2, 0, 1 and 2, and then it is 3. So if I type 3, it considers it as 3. Now if I want to further use these nested, I have to give the index of particular these nested in a list. What I perform here, see here, indexing in the list 1 2, right? If I say list 1 and colon, it gives me the entire items of my list 1, right? Now list 1 starting from 1 and colon, so it starts from 1 and gives me the entire list here. See here, till the last element. But if I want to get the items from 1 to 4, what exactly it gives me? See here, I'm executing. See here, 1 chemistry, right? One element is 0 1, so 1, it starts from 1, 2 and 3 and starts before 4. See here, before 4, the index is start before 4, it gives me 3 elements, chemistry 150 and 180, right? Now inserting. So after append function, I have an insert function. Now what exactly is the benefit of insert function? See here, if we insert an element, now it will not be considered as a nested list as it was in the case of append. See here, I have taken list 3, right? Now in list 3, if I insert dot insert, I am using dot insert, I can give the position also and the item also. Now I am inserting poo at the index 1 and see in the output. So and po is coming in the first index of my list, as you can see in my output also. Now insert again, I am again inserting one more element at the index 4. See here, if I execute, see here again, right? Now if in this particular list I append yo, what exactly it is doing? It is appending it as a nested list. This is the difference between insert and append. Append will no doubt add the element, but it will add it as a nested element. You can use extend method also. Extend method gives me the privilege to insert elements without being considered as nested lists, right? So here extend, if I use extend tree dot extend co-wo and see here again what exactly we are getting. Extend method works in the same way. It inserts the, it extends my list but without making it as a nested list. Now I am considering one more list, that is I have taken three items into it, 2 3 4. See here, now if I extend this list, see here, if I extend this list, it gives me 2 3 4 and 8 9 in a similar particular that list. It extends, basically it extends my list, it is not considering these items as a nested items of my list, right? So this is a basic difference between append and extend. Now various operations performed on lists. As far as insert and extend methods are concerned, there are a very you can say little differences of parameters, as you can check them on the description. When we type tab plus shift key, you will get the description of these particular methods, and only few of the parameters differences there as far as insert and extend functions are concerned, right? Now performing various operations on the list, you can perform any of the mathematical operations on the on your list. Like here I am using sum list 4. Now list 4 has these 5 elements, I want to sum them. See here, it is giving me 26. Now pop method is also there. Pop method here uses as a to remove the element, and it will remove the last element of the list. See here, we have 2 3 4 8 9 elements in our list 4, and if I pop here, it will pop my ninth element, my last element, that was the 9 one. If I say I am giving the argument which index which element item should be removed by the pop function, I have to give it in the argument, and I am using the index of that particular item. So here I am getting 4 because 4 is at index 2. See here, 0 1 2, so 4 will be eliminated. Now again I am listing 2 3 8, right? Now is a count function also there. Now what exactly count function is? Count function is gives me the count of the total occurrences of a given item or a given element in the list. If see here in my list 5, I have used few of the items repeatedly, I have duplicated them, right? So if I execute them, now I am using count. Now I want to count two number, how many times it has been covered in my list. It has been covered 4 times in my list, that's why it is giving me the output 4. In the similar way I can show you here. See here, lst 5 dot count. Oh, okay, lst 5 dot count, right, and count 1, right? If I execute, oh sorry, it becomes as a, right, now it gives me 2, the output 2. Why it is giving me the output 2? Because 1 is coming twice in my list, that's why it is giving me the output 2 here. Now indexing, as I told you, indexing of list works with starts from the 0 itself, 0 1 2 and so on. So index, it returns the particular index of that particular item. If I want to find out the item 5th index, it is giving me 4 because 5 is at the 4th index. See here, 0 1 2 3 4, and so that's why it is giving me 4 here. Now if I want to use index, and I am giving 3 arguments here. So first argument, what exactly is the first argument here? See here, now from I want to find 5th item from starting of the index till the last of the index. This is the starting of the index and this is the last of the index, and which item I want to find out the index of which item? I want to find out the index of 5 item from 0 index to till the last index. My last index was 11 and my starting index was 0. So I just want to find out the fifth item's index. So what exactly it is giving me? Again, it is giving me 4. Now the length of the list. How many items I have in my list 5? I have 12 elements. That's why it is giving me 12. Now the min gives me the minimum item of the list. Similarly, if I use maximum, it gives me the maximum element of the maximum item of the list, right? Mathematical operations can also be performed on the list, like as I in my previous video also, I when I played with the numbers, I have given you one of the example where I performed mathematical operation on strings. See, in a similar way, mathematical operations can be performed on the list. If I perform list 5 into 2, what exactly it will do? It will give me my list twicely. See here, right? If I multiply my list with 3, what exactly it is giving me? It is giving me my list thrice. See here. So this covers with your list. In my next video, I will cover the remaining data structures like tuples, dictionaries and sets. Thanks for watching.